we're drunk.
Well, they already see I'm on a podcast anyway, so yeah, I'm entering.
That's like pulling a dink.
All right, we're back up.
Hey, Red, stop it,
I
because
don't know
I'm not
what the
trying to
hell
laugh
happened.
3 hours straight.
Okay,
That's what I'm not trying to
so
do.
live stream stopped for some reason, but we're back.
Yeah, I
Now
don't know.
the Easter egg in Uncharted. I don't know if anybody peeped this, but you know when Chloe and Tom Holland fell out of the car and they were on the crate.
You're not a
and
real
he
fan
was-
if you didn't get it.
right? And they walked up on the beach. The dude that asked them the question,
Nathan, the real Nathan
I
Drake.
was like, "Yo, what the fuck?"
What
Nolan
was
North
his name?
himself.
Nolan North or some shit? Yeah.
I was like, "Yo, where the hell?" And he was like, "I didn't peep it." He was like, "Yeah, that happened to me once too." I was looking at the comments and somebody was like, "Yeah, only the real Nathan Drake would admit to falling out of a plane."
No. No. Hey, I seen an interview. I seen an interview what he did. They interviewed like the real Nathan Drake, and he was all like, he said, when I seen that scene with the airplane scene when he fell out, he said like, he said, hey, he said, I remember that scene. He said that shit hurt. He said, but it looked so cool how they did it to him. Shit. I was all like, damn.
um,
I'm like, it's cool that they had that cameo up in there that he did and shit, because, you know, he really is Nathan Drake to me. Shit.
no, yeah, real shit. I think that cameo was really dope.
I mean, like, I want them, like, look, if they, which I know they're going to do another Uncharted, I want them to fucking, like, the next one needs to be bigger. Like,
They
straight up.
definitely Uncharted was based off Uncharted 3, right?
They took some parts of, like, all the three, like, all games, but yeah, like, they took part 3 because of the younger Drake.
Because I know that end credit scene is transitioning to the beginning of Uncharted 4.
Well, Tom Holland already said he thought, like, if they were to do a sequel, he wants to do that, the scene in Uncharted 4, the fucking where him and his brother are being chased on the fucking motorcycle and shit. That scene, he said, yeah, he wants that. He wants to do that shit in the sequel. I was all like, bruh, trying to pull that shit off? That would be dope.
That would be very.
I mean, like, cause some of the action scenes in Uncharted was actually pretty good. Even though we know, like, even though, like, yo, we know, like, the Nathan Drake, he wasn't really acrobatic and shit, like, but this younger Nathan Drake is like, it's a new take on it because, you know, you can't really try to make the video like a movie into a video game. You can't really try to do it that way, you know, so you have to make it more realistic as possible.
I think Tom Holland did pretty good. In terms of
He did. I
what
was
they did.
surprised. I was like, at first I was like, but he grew on me. I was like, okay, you know what? He can pull it off. He pulled it off.
Oh yeah.
And Mark Wahlberg pulled it off as Scully. I ain't gonna front. I was like, all right.
That was pretty damn good, and it's just like their acting style just brought a whole level of experience to it.
They have good chemistry and shit, so I'm down to see another Uncharted. If they continue to do like 2 more or 3 more and shit, I'm down to see it. But now, speaking of Uncharted, I want them to do another fucking Uncharted game.
Yeah, they have to.
Like, I feel like
I'm sorry, but no. They need to do a Jack and Daxter, bring them back into the modern age, and then they can go ahead and go into Last of Us, Uncharted, Crash, whatever they want to do. But first, Jack and Daxter.
Naughty Dog has been slacking in the Jack and Daxter series. They did the remaster versions and just said, all right. After Jack X, it was just
Jack X was trash. I didn't like it. And then they did that 4th one, The New Frontier.
I didn't like the Frontier.
It wasn't that great.
But
like for me, like look, even Naughty Dog already they came out and said they admitted that they're like, look, they said that look, we are gonna do more Uncharted games. Which me personally, I will at least think that if they're gonna do another Uncharted game, they have to do a follow up to Lost Legacy.
Oh no, yeah.
I'm all like it's something that they need to do because they already submitted in stone that Nathan Drake's story's done. So Chloe and fucking Nadine and fucking Nathan Drake's brother, fucking Sam, I can see that going forward because that's like a great trio right there of a team that they can move forward with. So if they go that route and make another fucking Lost Legacy, that'd be dope.
1000%. 1000%.
Because I would definitely, I can't wait to see the next Uncharted game. Whatever they do with the next Uncharted game, I can't wait for them to see it.
What else do we got here?
They can do an Uncharted prequel before Uncharted 1.
Like do like a young Uncharted. Man, you know what? I like
And they
how
could do
you
like the face model and everything, kind of Tom Holland, and they would sub up for the movie and the game.
You're on to something with that.
Red. I like how you think, bruh. That
they
is,
need you, bro. They need you in the developer studio.
I'd be like, hey,
cause that's just smart. That's smart as fuck right there. Cause I can see them doing well. All right, now if Naughty Dog was smart enough, which I'm pretty sure they're smart. If if I was on the team, I'd be like, look, you guys can do two Uncharted games. You can do another Nathan Drake, but it'll be like a prequel, a younger Nathan Drake that'll be based off the movie, and then you guys can also do a follow up to Lost Legacy, which I think that would be perfect. I'm like, come on now, cool, because you already know Nathan Drake's story's done, but the prequel route of a young Nathan Drake and Sam, fuck yeah.
I think that could set up the alternation between gaming movies doing very good in the box office, and then them taking, you know how they try to do Fast and Furious and turn it into a game, and that shit just like failed.
no,
Like it'll be on a completely opposite side of the spectrum where they can take this and turn it into a game, but instead they're changing it and bringing it back to the Uncharted franchise and combining the two.
Right. That'd be a smart move, really shit. Like I said, they certain games, like games transitioning to like live action movies, yeah, we already know, like not a lot of them don't work, but I be thinking like some of the material that they give like these fucking big budget studios, they don't know how to work with it because you have the technology to fucking make a good ass gaming adaptation movie. It's been done. Fucking Mortal Kombat. Shit, that's another one. Mortal Kombat was bad as fuck.
That was a great movie, in my opinion.
Shit.
the new one, right?
Yeah, they had the
No,
motherfucker
hey, even the old one, the very first one's a fucking classic.
I think all the Mortal Kombat movies are like very. They really have that adaptation, and like the new one where they have the dude from Wu Assassins, Lucian.
Yeah.
Him playing what was it, Scorpion's son?
Yeah, it's like no,
I think
Scorpion's
Scorpion's
ancestor. He's related to him, but like down the line, he's like his ancestor, basically.
Oh, okay. He's kind of like he's basically like the new age Takeda.
Man, for real, because I'm all like, yeah. I'm all like, I'm definitely down. I'm definitely down. They already green lighted it for another Mortal Kombat movie, which is gonna be fucking dope as fuck anyway. They already announced that they're gonna fucking have Johnny Cage in there, which I'm dying to see who the fuck gonna play Johnny Cage.
Chris Pratt.
No, I don't think. Hey, they fucking
Chris
wanted.
Pratt, The Rock. They're always doing movies.
They want fucking The Miz to play fucking Johnny Cage, and The Miz is like, hell yeah. He's like, I'll be honored to play that shit.
What about Mark Wahlberg? Yeah, I think he would be a good Johnny Cage.
You gotta think who's athletic and who can do the splits.
That is true.
That's true. That's true.
You know what?
Who do you got in mind? Who do you got?
Ryan Reynolds.
Hey, they said that. They're like, hey,
Yeah,
Ryan Reynolds would go
yeah, that
back.
would be a good pick.
But hey, he even said like, damn, like he's like, would I be in a Mortal Kombat movie? He's like, I don't know, man. It's like shit.
I honestly think he could be a good Johnny Cage just because he has like that
He could.
funniness. He has that funniness and like that like Hollywood. Like I think he could pull off Johnny Cage. I think he could pull off Johnny Cage. If he definitely like beefed up a little bit, I think he could pull off Johnny Cage.
I mean, I can see him. I can see Ryan Reynolds and The Miz from WWE as Johnny Cage. Like those are the only two people as of right now I can see playing Johnny Cage. But if they actually got Ryan Reynolds to play Johnny Cage, I'll be like, damn, that's fucking ballsy ass move. But
I think that would be crazy. That would definitely be crazy. So let's see. What else do we got on our list? Red, tell me how you feel about this. I don't know if you were in this conversation when we talked about it, but supposedly, and I read this thing on IGN, Jason Momoa is pursuing, it's either a contract or he's in negotiations for playing the main role in the live action Minecraft movie.
I read about that. I need to know how that's gonna work. How do you do a Minecraft movie? Like, I mean,
that's what I said. It's like a very like, it's just a weird take. Like, how would you do that? How do you take this blocky ass universe and put it into a live action movie?
All right, like, so that. Go ahead.
Are they gonna do it how they did the Minecraft story mode, or are they gonna really like?
They could.
Like, is it gonna be one of those things where like they're in the real world and they get put in this universe, or like I don't know.
I feel that'd be too Jumanji.
Definitely something that's mind-boggling. We definitely are gonna have to see what happens with that. But like,
it'd be MetaVerse related type thing.
It's an iffy subject.
Like a VR. You're playing Minecraft VR.
I think it's an iffy subject.
Unless Minecraft is gonna be doing some sort of update to kind of ease in, or they're telling a story within the game, and then somehow set it up for the movie.
I don't. Me personally, hey, look, I was bugging out when they announced the fucking Lego movie. I'm gonna fucking go back and be like, all right, the Lego movie. I'm not gonna front. When I saw that shit in the theater, I was surprised. I was like, yeah, this shit dope.
That was good.
Like, the Lego movie got me. Lego Batman got me. I was like, fuck.
They did their thing with the Lego movie. They definitely did their thing with the Lego movie.
A Minecraft movie? I can't see it. I think it's fuck no. Would I go see a Minecraft movie? I'm not gonna even lie. Hell no. Nope. I don't even play Minecraft. I don't.
Last time I played it, I just collected all the color sheep, and that was it.
Yeah, I don't play that shit.
I made a roller coaster.
I'm like, and like for them to hire Jason Momoa to fucking play in a Minecraft movie. I mean, I even heard that they got The Rock fucking like in a fucking I think he's doing a game adaptation movie as well too.
Oh, for Two Tales.
Yeah, It Takes Two. It Takes Two, I think that's what it's called.
Yeah, that. I was all like, what the fuck?
Tales of Two. That's what it is.
Take Two. Because that's the EA game. It's a co-op game. And I'm like, dude, what the fuck? I'm like, The Rock?
So much shit. They got Super Pup coming out.
Look, hey, that shit, look, that's a DC movie, an animated movie. Look, he can do that shit. Hell, he can do fucking Jumanji. But a fucking...
video game?
A fucking
movie.
I can't see The Rock and like doing a fucking a movie game like that. I can't.
I think that's gonna be interesting to see, and definitely EA is making a power move with that one. They're definitely.
Dude, take two. You know what? I can see a take two. I can picture a take two. Then I can fucking picture a Minecraft movie with Jason Momoa. I can't see it
Yeah.
because I just see I see Minecraft as a Minecraft game that they're gonna put on a big screen that's just a block. So I'm gonna be like, I don't want to see this shit.
It's one of those things where it's like, we just gotta wait and see to really like make our
People were
opinions
doubting
on
Sonic, and here we are.
Hey, look, I'm all about fucking surprising me, like
it.
no
Yeah.
doubt, like cause like, hey, when they first showed that Sonic, uh, the first design of the live action Sonic, I was like, that's an ugly fucking Sonic, and they were like,
I've been thinking they did that on purpose.
nah, they didn't, they they were actually gonna make that be like, hey, this is gonna be the Sonic, and everyone was like, no,
They tried it.
fuck no,
They tried it.
they're like,
They
don't do
tried it.
that.
No, but
And
I'm
so
saying that's what they did, so they can get people's feedback on it, and then they would want to go see the movie to make sure it was actually good.
That's bro. That thing popped off as a meme so hard that people ended up recreating the trailer themselves.
I was
Uh,
like, if y'all make a Sonic movie like this, and I was like, that's just gonna fucking flop. So I'm glad that they fucking listened to the fans and they're like, all right, you know what? We're gonna delay this bitch, and we're gonna redesign Sonic for you.
I liked in the first movie how they made him get his shoes.
Yes, that was fucking dope.
That was
It
pretty cool.
was dope as fuck.
And
And I was
now I
like,
think
yeah,
it's I forget what shoe company it is, but they're coming out with actual Sonic shoes.
Fila,
Yeah, yeah, Fila.
Fila, Fila got them. They're you can go get you some Sonic sneakers.
They give you extra speed.
Make you run like Sonic, boy. You be fast as fuck.
Let's see. Um,
You wanna go be like Ricky Bobby. You wanna go fast? Wanna go fast?
I got
Let's go fast.
two more
see me
topics
go do it
here.
again.
We got two more topics here. I think we can fit in, and then this other topic I'm probably going to save for tomorrow. The big cheese kit quote, just so we can have a little more time on that. But the other two topics I want to get into, and I showed Divine the trailer earlier, but I want to get into this topic first, and I'm gonna let him take lead on it. Is the Ghost of Tsushima movie? How you feel about that?
Alright, so the Ghost of Tsushima movie is being handled by the guys that did John Wick, all the John Wicks. So what do I think about that? I feel like if they're gonna do a Ghost of Tsushima live action movie, it's in good hands. It's in really good hands because even Sucker Punch is all in with it. They're with they're behind everything that this big movie production is gonna do with it. So I feel like a live action Ghost of Tsushima movie will be pretty fucking badass.
Yeah,
I just can't wait. I just want. Once I hear that's in production, I'm gonna be like, all right, cool, yeah, it's happening. We're right.
now, my personal
I,
take on it. Now, I actually personally have not been able to pick up the game, but out of all the gameplay that I have seen, and it is one of the games that I will eventually pick up and play for myself. But them being able to put that into a movie adaptation, I think is going to be pretty cool to see. Just for the simple fact that we really haven't had many, ancient samurai ninja style movies as of late. You know what I mean? So I think that's gonna bring back that whole cultural feel in terms of that genre. and I think they're gonna do a really good job.
Because that's a game that has high praise and has a lot of awards behind it. So if they stay faithful to it, if they if they can come up with a good storyline that follows along the game, I feel like they can actually pull it off. I mean, like it's very doable that they can actually pull off a game like that into a movie.
No, yeah, 100%.
So we just gotta wait and see when that happens because I like how I like how they're actually trying to make some of these good ass games into live action movies. Like, yes, they did Uncharted. Uncharted was one of those movies that was in limbo for years and went through a lot of directors and shit and went through casting. They changed the cast a lot. So for it to actually I'm happy for that. And Mortal Kombat's another one that's another good one. Sonic 1 and 2 is another good one. So to see Ghost of Tsushima get that live action adaptation, dude, hell yeah, I'm excited.
Sony is definitely dabbling their hands into the movie production business, and I think they're doing a very good job. I think they're doing a
Well,
very good job.
yeah, I mean, like how they rebranded their fucking brand into PlayStation Studios. So it's like, hey, you gotta also think PlayStation is behind it's Sony is a Sony brand. Sony owns their own fucking movie studio, Sony Pictures, which was Columbia. So they got the means to do it. Like shit, they have the money to do it. They can do it. It just
No, yeah.
you have to have the right. You just have the right. You have to have the right people behind it to actually make that shit happen. You know. So for them to fucking do a Ghost of Tsushima, oh yeah, dude, I will. I want to see the casting. Really, that's that. If they once that shit starts popping off, once they start casting people and shit, that's why I'm gonna be like, okay, this really happening. This is gonna be something epic. Because we really do need a
No, yeah,
badass
100%.
family. I'm all like, we do really need a badass samurai movie. Like, shit, but why the fuck not?
No, real shit. I think the last good samurai movie that we had, and it wasn't really a samurai movie, um, and I mean, I at least thought it was good, which is The Great Wall, or The Wall, with Matt Damon.
Oh, hey, you know what? I have that movie. That movie's
That's the
pretty.
movie I was thinking about right now too.
That movie, I feel like it's gonna be. Well, the critics fucking didn't love it, but me personally, I thought it was fucking pretty good because it was unique to actually have a white character in that fucking type of movie and shit. And I'm like, dude, and
Not only a white character, but a Spanish character.
that too, because I was all like, look, that shit was badass. I was like, I don't know how the fuck y'all did not like this movie. I'm like, that movie was badass. Like shit.
I think it was just
I'm
when it
not even
comes to that cultural thing, like people just they look for one thing, and like when they don't hit
Yeah,
that margin, it's just like, oh, that movie's shit. But like for consumers like us, when we see all these different things, it's like, well, that movie was badass.
it was. I'm all like to see Matt Damon like switch it up and like to be in that. I was all like, oh yeah, man,
That
he can do
motherfucker,
this shit.
he grew his hair out, like he had a whole bun in the
Yeah.
movie. Like that shit was dope.
Well, fucking Great Wall is a badass movie. If you guys haven't seen that shit, go see that shit. I'm serious, man. Fuck what the critics say. You can't really always follow what the critics fucking say about certain movies. Trust me. I'm looking for that bitch right now. I know I got
Yeah,
it.
because they sit in the movie theater with their little clipboard. They sit in the movie
I'm
theater with their
all
little clipboard. They're the Yelp reviewers of movies.
they're like, They're like, oh yeah, Matt Damon trying to play fucking this this fucking European fucking guy in the land of this fucking in the Chinese and fight these ancient demon fucking dragons, whatever the fuck. I'm all like, dude, this is badass. Stop playing.
Oh yeah.
Matt Damon was badass. You gotta forget. Like y'all must have forgot that Matt Damon was fucking Jason Bourne. Shit.
Oh yeah.
I'm all like, cause even when I heard about him fucking being Jason Bourne, I was like, see that. And look what happened. Just he fucking badass. I swear to God.
So, transitioning here into our last topic of our podcast episode today. If you guys are enjoying the podcast at any point of seeing these videos, make sure you drop a like and subscribe to our channel, as we will be doing this almost daily, going over gaming news and whatever is going on in the digital space and pop culture. Um, that's just what we do. We have these conversations on a daily basis, and now we wanted to bring them into a podcast. Great ass movie. Great ass movie. That cover's hard too.
I know. Don't sleep on this fucking movie, people. Don't sleep on it.
Moving into our last topic, and I think this was very slept on by a lot of people. The original trailer came out on October 21st of 2021, and it is for the new Dragon Ball movie that is coming out in June of 2022, which is called Dragon Ball Superhero. Red, I don't know if you've seen trailers for it yet.
Too many times.
Oh, okay. All right. Man, this honestly, this is the movie that I've been waiting for this motherfucker Gohan to get up off his ass. Okay? In the trailer they show this motherfucker back in training with Piccolo. And the other thing, I was talking about this shit the other day. Pan. I was talking about Pan going Super Saiyan. And learning how to go Super Saiyan.
At a young age.
Very young age.
Now it seems he's going to be doing the same for Pan.
Now,
starting a
I'm not sure what direction this movie's going to go in. I know that they're fighting two androids, from what I saw in the trailers.
Gamma 1 and Gamma 2.
Yeah. Now, all I know is, one, the animation style is very similar to the cutscenes of Dragon Ball Z Fighters, but like, it really just, from the separation between Gold Frieza and the Broly movie, like they're stepping it up in terms of the cinematics for anime. And I think this is gonna open up the forefront for more anime movies to come out in this similar animation art style. The Dragon Ball has been killing it for years, and I think this is gonna really put them back on the map in terms of cinematics and open the next stage for the Super Series.
Well, they have right now in the manga. They're already a few arcs in already.
I seen that.
And then with the movie, it's supposed to take place. From what I've been gathering, it's supposed to take place right after the current story arc that they're on right now.
So, is it after the Tournament of Power?
So yeah, everything right now is past Tournament of Power, and then after that you have the Moro arc.
Yeah, I heard about that.
Bro,
and
that
then you got the Granola arc, which is what they're at right now. And it seems that we're reaching its climax.
If
I
anybody
think the movie afterwards.
If anybody has seen or read the manga or anywhere on YouTube, just know Moro is giving Goku a run for his fucking money right now. Moro's giving Goku a run for his money.
Yeah.
Moro fucking yeah. I read some of the manga on that one. I was like, damn. I was like, y'all getting y'all ass whooped.
I don't think a million sensu beans can save Goku right now.
No. And then in this Granola arc, there's I don't want to spoil it too much, but Vegeta gets a new form that's somewhat on par, or I guess different spectrum, but it's up there with Ultra Instinct.
Oh wow! So he finally gets his own kind of Ultra Instinct in a
Me and
way.
Devon were talking about this, I think, like 2 days ago. We were like,
Yeah,
if
it's, I think they're calling it Ultra Ego, and it's got
Ah,
like
hey, that kind of fits
no,
Vegeta though. That fits
yeah, it
Vegeta.
does. No, if you read I was reading the manga, and as it's happening, the man is taking the hits and the attacks straight on, just full, just face like
So
this,
like,
like main attacks and their most powerful attacks straight on, no defense at all.
so how Goku is just like with the Ultra Instinct, like he's very dodgy and just like in like
Yeah,
Matrix shit.
Vegeta goes just straight to it, just raw power, similar to that of God of Destruction, because by this time already in the manga, he's disciple of Beerus. Disciple of Beerus, and then they showed the artwork already, and the Ultra Ego. It's like a purple. It looks pretty sick. It looks
what?
sick.
He's fucking purple.
It looks really good.
Hey, I honestly think if they did it, I think Vegeta could be a god of destruction.
Oh, I think that's what they're setting up for, because when you watch Dragon Ball Super, when Whis is gonna train him, he tells them like, if I train you, it's because you're gonna be the next god of destruction.
Okay.
Obviously, not gonna happen anytime soon while Beerus is out there, but one of those moments where he's not, he's left unchecked and needs some checking. They're gonna have to bring in Vegeta or something.
So what would that leave Goku with? Being a Kai?
I think Goku would probably be more like Whis at some point.
Hey, because you gotta understand, fucking Whis trained fucking bears.
Yeah.
So I can see that.
If you think about it, the way Goku and Vegeta have been doing it lately, they basically just train each other so they can push their limits further.
Yeah.
So I mean, it wouldn't be like a master student type thing. It'd be, we need each other to train to get further.
Of course, like Vegeta starting to learn, like, yeah, I need you, Kakarot, and Kakarot, you do need Vegeta.
Yeah, no, if in the Moro arc, I don't know if you, well, you guys saying you read some about it, but Vegeta went to train with the Yadrats, the ones that taught Goku how to do instant transmission.
Oh shit!
So coming into moving past to the movie. When we get to the movie and we see Vegeta, he can do instant technique, the instant teleportation.
Vegeta doing instant transmission now?
Yeah, he knows instant transmission now.
Holy shit! All right, Dragon Ball is getting fucking juicy right now.
They're doing a lot of stuff in the manga right now.
Dragon Ball is getting fucking juicy.
Yeah, it's getting good.
Oh, Wood, what the fuck? Yeah, I can't
Dragon Ball
wait.
fans are in for a fucking treat.
I know why they're taking so long to fucking put that shit on fucking TV and shit, because they're like, look, man, we letting the manga take off right now, and then we gonna start. Because I know they started already on the Mora arc. They have they already started shooting some of that shit already and shit. So eventually we're gonna see that on TV. But just to hear that, damn, Vegeta gets a new form, he learned instant. Oh yeah, that's it. Oh yeah, all right.
That's ridiculous.
Yeah, even the Yadrat people said that he actually was a more quick learner than Goku, and had better training than Goku with them, because he stayed longer.
Now, I want to see what the fusion would be between those two forms.
Apart from instant transmission, he also picked up a move called Spirit Fissure, which basically means like if he's fighting someone who can fuse. So say he fights Kefla, he does Spirit Fissure, he can separate him.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
Bro, he needed that shit versus Zamasu.
He did.
needed
He
that
really
shit
did.
versus Zamasu. Boy, I want to see what they do
Dude,
for the fusion between Ocean and Stinking Ojigo.
Well, I'm interested to see what they do in in the superhero movie.
hell yeah, I want to see that now. I'm like, fuck, like that's what's gonna be dope. But now I'm like, hey, Red, I might fuck around and start reading the manga again. Be like, you know what? I can't just wait for them to put that shit on the fucking
Yeah, that's
TV.
what I've been doing. I've been reading it online. And it's like, hey, I'm ready for it. I'm ready for the show.
That's got me really hyped, and I'm interested. I'm interested to see how they're gonna transition that into the games as well. Like they're gonna fuck around and make a Xenoverse 3.
All
Ah,
right, so
I don't know. They're like 20 DLCs into it already. They might as well
my,
do Xenoverse 3 as an add-on.
Yeah.
I feel like they need to add on for Kakarot. What really needs to fucking be added is the tournament of champions and fucking what was that like right after that shit? I think it was before that. It was like what is it? The black fucking black Goku. If they
Oh,
get those two in there,
Goku Black and Zamasu.
yeah, if they get those in there,
I think that'll be
that
dope.
should be that'd be fucking dope. Hey, and even to top it off, if they fucking throw in the fucking Super Broly movie in there, if they threw that bitch in there too. Oh man, that'd be hard as fuck.
That would be sick. Like they put like the wormhole, and you go through the wormhole, and you got to go to the future and fight them, and then you come back, and then all of a sudden,
Sick.
yeah, that'd be sick.
Cause
That'd
now
be
I'm about
sick.
to play Kakarot after all this shit. 'Cause I'm like,
Well, they
yeah,
said we're supposed to be getting more DLC for Kakarot after the story of Trunks,
see, cause that
but
shit's
we don't
been
know
for
what to do. They can do anything from Zamasu to the Tournament of Power, Moro arc, Granola arc, the superhero movie. They can go anywhere now.
They got a
I
lot
feel
of shit. These
yeah, I
motherfuckers
feel like
don't. These motherfuckers don't stop getting more power.
They don't.
they keep getting higher and higher. I'm like, oh, y'all some really crazy ass fans, boy. Shit.
And then then we have Broly training in Beerus's planet with Goku. In the trailer, you didn't
What?
see the trailer? Yeah, you can get a small glimpse. Goku and Broly are fighting,
They spar.
and it looked like it's Beerus's planet.
Oh fuck! Don't tell me that motherfucker
Hey,
Broly
because
knows how to transform now.
yeah, because look, if you, I know we all seen the movie and shit. That look like Goku tells Broly like, hey, you know, like I would like to fucking spar
Oh
with you.
yeah,
Like I'm
yeah.
like great. He's all like, dude, he's like, you can be fucking the greatest Super Saiyan of all. He's all like, if I fucking train
Really
you.
good.
So
I mean,
I can
still,
see
I feel like still under all of that, he's still the legendary Super Saiyan.
Oh yeah.
Broly is. Yeah, he really is. Like cause Broly's a fucking beast. Like shit, he can't. Like he actually like, hey, he fucking toyed around with Whis for a little bit. And Whis was all like, damn, you almost got me.
He did. He almost did get him.
Yo, he beat
Yeah,
the
so I'm all
fuck
like,
out of Frieza,
what?
bro. He beat the
Oh, that
fuck
part
out of
was
Frieza.
funny as fuck. He gave Frieza the business.
But then you got Goku and Vegeta screwing up the fusion dance for a good hour, and you see Frieza just taking that beating.
Hey, Frieza needed that ass whooping. I'm sorry, he needed that ass whooping.
He
It was
deserved
an
that
ass
shit.
whooping long overdue. Shit.
That
He's
was
been
karma. That was
screwing the
karma for
Saiyans.
him.
He deserved it.
Hey, the look on Frieza's face when he saw fucking Goku and Vegeta fuse together, he was all like, "What the fuck?"
I didn't know you guys
I,
could
I
do
like
that.
I like the Broly movie just for the simple take of like how they did the prequel with the Saiyan planet and all of that, how they really showed all of that going down. I think that was very cool to see, and you know, it gives a level of backstory to that whole, you know, era and really what happened during that time period when Frieza blew up
Well,
the planet.
Well, going off of that, also in the Granola story arc, we see you got Granola, and then you got the people are with him, you know, fighting against Goku and Vegeta. they too at some point they fought Bardock. So when they see Goku pull up with Vegeta, they're like, "Hey, we've seen you before, and we fought it." So they're thinking it's him, but it's Bardock.
I would
So
be interested to see, like, with the whole, like, you know how, like, Trunks comes from the future and shit. Like, what if there's an alternate timeline where Vegeta or Frieza didn't actually blow up the planet?
that would be interesting to see. Well, I mean, you know what? It probably could happen. There could be, like, you know how they have their whole multiverse thing. Could be in Universe 6. There's a Bardock over there.
That is true.
It could be Bardock, but he just hasn't had his kids yet, or never had kids.
Yeah, that'd be pretty dope and shit to have Goku's dad come back, in a sense.
That'd be sick.
I'd be like, hey, see your dad.
This motherfucker see Goku just fucking surpassed him like 20 million times.
Yeah, because at that point when Bardock was around first, he was like the strongest at that point.
He was basically, you know, besides King Vegeta, he was basically like, you know, he put the whole planet on his back. Like, he ate that shit.
He did.
I want to see what they could have done with Raditz, honestly, because Raditz really didn't get any time, and Goku just fucking killed his ass. No, Piccolo killed them both, but like still, that motherfucker Raditz.
Yeah, as the years have gone by, my brother and I would talk, or just friends would talk. Like, I would wanted to see what they could do with Raditz. You know, he would have been. I think he could have been a good asset.
Oh yeah, like if they all just. I feel it was definitely a big miscommunication in the beginning, but I feel like if they all just like, if Goku,
I think, yeah,
had that understanding of where he came from, because obviously he got to Earth, he didn't know what the fuck happened, and he just grew up with everybody on Earth, so that's all he knew. But like, if something like clicked in his brain, or if he still had his tail that like rejogged his memory, I feel like a lot of things would be different.
You say that. It's funny you say that. So, just a minor spoiler. In that whole Granola arc where they've gone right now, they, as Goku is fighting Granola and his team, he's fighting Red, and the guy's saying, you know what, you remind me of your father, and you don't have the same fighting fire like your father, you're too laid back. And then somewhere along the way, just something clicked, and we get a Goku has like look as the panels are, as you're reading it and you've seen the panels, they're zooming in into Goku's face, and he just all of a sudden is like something clicked in his mind, and he remembers his parents. So as of right now, I think he knows who he is, and he remembered who he is.
That shit probably fucked him up.
And there's like they haven't done too much with it, but you could see like it was kind of like there's like a glow to Goku.
That shit might make him get a new form.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Like he was already strong, and now you have him knowing and being reminded of his Saiyan heritage and pride, like Vegeta always has. Yeah, it's done. It's over.
That's like an awakening.
Exactly.
Now
the real
stuff. Now I think he's gonna be able to like he's gonna have an emotional like real understanding level to level basis with Vegeta. Like real understanding.
Yeah, because you know, Vegeta has that same pride. You know.
Vegeta gonna look at him like, bro, it took you this long. I've been calling you Kakarot this whole time, and it took you this long, motherfucker.
Like you finally woke up. Like, hey, you know what? Speaking of that Raditz, I feel like, you know what? Like, yeah, Raditz was shortchanged, but if they wanted to, they can bring back Raditz, because all you got to do is use the Dragon Ball.
That is true. They never.
Like they can bring it back. Like it's easy. Just be like, yo, you the Dragon Ball, bring him back.
He's like, fuck, I
And
gotta
he
bring
was,
back my brother.
yeah, and I think that would be a dope ass asset to them. Like, fuck, you got Raditz, you got Broly, you got Vegeta, you got damn near all the powerful Saiyans that you could possibly fucking get.
Because Goku's Raditz little brother, right?
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, that's it. He's like, fuck, I killed my big brother.
Yeah, like fucking bring him back. It's a no brainer. Like, yo, bring back Raditz. Like, yo, he can be a dope ass. He can still be under. He'll be under his fucking little brother. But hey, with the training and shit, oh, Raditz would be fucking hard.
I think that would be very interesting
I
to see.
like in the Budokai games, I always liked using Raditz.
See,
He was fun to play.
Raditz is underrated. He's so underrated. Like, no lie, he's
He
like
just
underrated.
he just
Saint.
didn't get his time to shine. He never got to transform.
No, he did not. Like I think he's the one. He's the one saying that needs to shine. Like, yo, bring back Raditz, dude. Like he can. Because if you brought back Android 18, what the fuck? Like shit, you brought his ass back. Which one? 18 or 17? One of those motherfuckers. But shit. All right.
17, I think.
Yeah.
17?
17 was the MVP of the Tournament of Power. He won.
Yeah, yeah.
Hey, no, it was
This
him
man
and
was
Frieza.
amazing, and he literally saved all the universes.
Him and Frieza. Them two hands down. No lie.
Exactly.
And that
It
was a
surprised
surprise.
me. It
Like,
surprised me
damn.
Frieza's decision because he took a whole change of heart. He's like, fuck, I'm not gonna be able to fight this motherfucker anymore. This ain't gonna be fun.
They went hard on that with that team up right there, those three.
That
Well,
was
even before that, even a few episodes before that, when it was 17, Goku, Vegeta, Gohan, and Frieza.
Oh no, yeah.
that's so hard.
It's going to be
Like,
really interesting to see Gohan come back and start training. Because in the trailer it says it shows Gohan powering up, and then right after that it says Super Awakening, and the text turns to blue. It turns to light blue, the same color as Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan. So if Gohan turns into Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan, I think that shit's gonna be fucking crazy. Because you have
It
full
could
potential
be that
power,
way.
and then you have that.
But he also didn't want to go down the Saiyan route.
Well, that was because of
that
his
was
mom.
what?
I still got out.
Who's that?
Well, that was because of Chi-Chi, you know? And then he had the whole Great Saiyan Man arc.
Great Saiyan man.
That shit.
I mean, like, look, we all know that fucking Gohan was supposed to be like the strongest Saiyan. Like, he was supposed to be the one, like, to over fucking.
Boy, he proved that shit in the Cell games, boy.
Like, he really did, but, like, after that, he was still supposed to be surpassed Goku and Vegeta. But remember, Chi-Chi, his mom, fucking held him back, like, from that because he ended up fucking graduating. Hey, he had a family and shit. He didn't really train until the Tournament of Power when fucking he had a fucking when Piccolo fucking was like, all right, you know what? Let's do it. And then fucking Goku stepped in, was all like, look, I'm gonna train you too. Like, hey, let's get it in.
I'm honestly really interested to see what they'll do with Goten too.
I'm so glad they
He's
grew
got
up.
some ways.
I was so tired of Kid Trunks and Goten being kids. At this point, I was like, you know what? We have Kid Trunks and Future Trunks. I'm tired of it. Let's leave it as Trunks.
No, yeah.
He needs to grow up. Like
At
fucking.
this point, don't even let him near time travel. Just leave him alone.
I feel like, yeah, like I agree with you. I feel like the Future Trunks. I feel like his arc is done. Like he's done. Like we just need to focus on Goten and Trunks right now because them two need to grow up
No, yeah.
and like be
And it's gonna
like
be
teenagers.
it's gonna be interesting to see because like you can understand the whole Future Trunks thing with Bulma being like so smart and all of that. So like it's gonna be interesting to see how Trunks will grow up out of the future Trunks era, and we see this kid Trunks grow into adult Trunks, into what that Trunks will be. Because all we know is future Trunks. We don't know what this kid Trunks is gonna be like. You know what I mean? He might not even pick up a sword.
He has his sword.
Like,
he has his sword from
don't.
Tapion.
Yeah, and that movie
They
was
mentioned
dope.
it in Dragon Ball Super.
That shit was fucking dope ass movie.
Yeah, I think because I think they're talking about. I think Kid Trunks was talking about how he would kill Frieza, and he was saying with his sword and everything, and everybody was just staring at him.
I
I'm like,
honestly think that's just Trunks'
good job,
thing. I just think that's Trunks' thing. The sword.
I mean, like, don't get me wrong, I love Future Trunks and shit. Like, he's dope as fuck, but I feel like there's no point of him coming back anymore if we got little Trunks and we got little Goten. They need to fucking move forward, so they need to be teenagers and shit. I'm like, and
Like,
I wouldn't get mad. I wouldn't get mad if they were like to move forward and be like, look, this Trunks doesn't get a sword because we already got the future Trunks that has a sword. So it will be a different take to be like, all right, look, he's gonna be different because you need to have that separates those two apart anyway. The little Trunks hasn't got a sword, but the future Trunks does. But like now, it's like, well,
and
the
I know that this isn't canon, but it was interesting to see. Have you seen Dragon Ball Heroes?
isn't that like a what was that like a mobile game?
It's based off the arcade game.
Okay, so yeah, I
So
seen some of it,
they
and I was
made
like,
there was a trailer for a movie, and Future Trunks went Super Saiyan God, and he had the red hair and everything, and he wasn't holding a sword. So I don't know if that's Future Trunks or if that's Kid Trunks. But it was interesting as fuck to see Trunks go Super Saiyan God, cause like he hasn't gone anything past Super Saiyan 2, I don't think.
they always rely on the fusion and shit together and shit. So it's like, but I can, you know what? If they were to go that route, I can see that happening because I can see Vegeta being like, hey, you need to fucking step it up because he was hard on Future Trunks during the Cell games. He was like, hey, all right, fuck, I'm gonna fucking push you. Like, you're my fucking son. Like, yo, we're gonna work.
He gave him
So
that
if
hard
he was
look.
to
He gave him that
do
hard
like,
ass look.
hey, look, I love Vegeta, man. He gonna go hard in the paint all every fucking day. Like, yo, even with he gonna go hard in the paint, even with fucking Boma. Like, and Boma gonna be like, go. She ain't gonna back. She ain't gonna back down. She gonna be
She
like,
not
all right,
taking
bro.
his bullshit. She's not taking his bullshit. And that's
So
what I love
I
about
can,
Boma.
yeah, and that's why their relationship works. And I'm all like, because at first I'm all like, Boma and Vegeta, what the fuck happened? Like, why not Boma and Yamcha? But then I was like, oh, I see why. Because she bossy as fuck. She ain't bound down to nobody. Vegeta ain't bound down to nobody, but he respect her. He love her. He like, hey, you know what? She the only one that ain't really scared of me and shit. So why not
But
fucking have the have her have my kids and shit? Why the fuck not? And let's
it's
not forget, Gina got a daughter. Where she's yet to be
that is
fucking
true.
brought to the forefront.
That is
So
true. It's gonna be interesting to see because like all their kids have the potential to become Super Saiyan.
hey, I feel like if they were to keep on going forward, or even if they wanted to, I feel like Dragon Ball can go ahead and do the fucking Naruto route with the Boruto route and be like with their kids and shit because their kids are fucking beasts and they're gonna be like they're gonna surpass their parents eventually in time. So it's like, damn. The
And
fuck?
we have yet to be introduced to Android 17's kids. They
What
could
the
join up too.
What Krillin and
fuck?
Android 17 had a fuck
No, so Krillin and 18 they have their daughter, right?
Wait, did
But
they have
17 is
Mhm.
also married, and I think he has 3 or 4 kids.
what?
Yeah.
Oh shit!
So you got all
Really?
17's
Yeah,
kids,
Divine, you're
Krillin
right.
and
They definitely
and
could
and,
do
and
like
17.
they could do like Dragon Ball Next Generations or some shit like that.
You could have Goten and Trunks being like Vegeta and Goku of their time.
Yeah.
Gohan could be like the Master Roshi or something. And then, all those kids.
Like there's just some fucking powerful ass foe that just takes out Vegeta and Goku, and also it's just up to them.
Yeah. So they play the cards right. They could be here for the long run.
Dragon Ball is gonna be around forever.
It is. It really is. Just the way they're setting up. And then Brawly, if he has kids,
Oh, forget it. Forget it.
they can go anywhere.
They could even take it to what's the what's that other bitch from? The legendary Super Saiyan that's a female.
Universe 6.
Yeah, Universe 6.
I forgot about those two. The little boy and the girl.
There's
Fuck
3 of
yeah.
them.
Hey, that
Cauliflower.
motherfucker Vegeta brought that shit out of him. That motherfucker Vegeta brought that shit out
Cauliflower.
of him.
The
There's them a
girl.
second.
Yeah. There's more Saiyans out there. Damn, I forgot about that. Yeah.
And then Kaba said that their king reminded him of Vegeta. So see how that goes.
Hey, you know what? Hey, let's be real. Vegeta is the prince of all things.
Man, with all the sayings that everyone has at this point, he's already a king.
Like, bow down to the king. Like, he is the king. Like,
Yeah, he's
let's
king. He's King Vegeta.
Dragon Ball Super made me a fan of Vegeta. Like I switched
I
sides. No
love
longer
it.
Goku. I'm straight for Vegeta now.
I think a lot of people
His
switch sides.
character development was amazing in Dragon Ball Super.
Like just seeing Vegeta go from where he went from in Dragon Ball Z, just to Dragon Ball Super, it's crazy. He went from just basically all he knew from being a Saiyan and taking over planets to loving people,
Fighting for his life, fighting for the universe, for his wife and his kids.
You know what? To me, like, I thought the cutest moment, and like to me, like, is the best moment for Vegeta is when you actually see him actually care. When fucking Beerus fucking slapped Bulma, hey, you saw Vegeta like, hey, what the fuck?
At that point, he was the strongest Saiyan. He surpassed Goku at that moment.
Hey, because even Goku admitted, like, yo, when you cried out to Bulma, oh, bro, you're stronger than me.
He even suggested, hey, let's get Bulma slapped again so you can get that powerful.
Yeah, like, you gotta slap Bulma again so you can get fucking pissed the fuck off like that. Because he went ham.
Family,
He was like,
boy. You can't fuck with Vegeta's family, boy.
No, I think the cutest moment for me for Vegeta was when he was hesitant to join the team Universe 7 for Team 7 because he's like, well, Bulma's gonna have the baby. I'm not going anywhere until she has the baby. And Goku's like, let's go already, man. We're gonna fight. You're saying you're not gonna want to fight? Like he's like, no, I have to look over my wife.
That's just funny.
They're all like, yeah, Vegeta really, like, what? Vegeta cares? Because him and Bulma, their arguments are fucking epic.
I think one of the funniest moments in Dragon Ball Super was when he did that dance on the stage.
Oh, that was hilarious.
That was so
Fun Time Bingo?
Yeah, Fun Time Bingo. That shit was so fucking funny, dude.
He's cooking for Beerus and he can't break an egg.
He was sweating bullets.
Bulma's like, you've never cooked in your life. What are you even doing?
Boy, I'll tell you.
Yo, Vegeta has came a long fucking way. I swear, like, yo, he has him and Goku are like the original dynamic duo, like straight up. Like I I don't see nobody else.
Oh, yeah.
Not really.
them, two, them two are too fucking funny, man. Vegeta be like, yo, Kakarot, you on some bitch ass shit. Stop playing.
Not real
Like,
shit,
fucking stop
man.
playing. He's all like, yo, Vegeta be like, look, man, I'm tired. I'm tired of being your fucking shadow.
But it's
I'm
gonna be
fucking
So
sick of this
true,
shit.
though.
it's gonna be definitely interesting to see the route that they take for Dragon Ball in the upcoming year, and just where they go after this movie in June. It's gonna be crazy, and we're gonna be
Well,
doing
that and I don't.
we're gonna be doing a review on that movie. We're gonna be talking about that movie.
Oh, heck yeah. And then if you've seen the trailer, I mean, even Piccolo's supposed to be getting something.
Oh, Piccolo gets a new form, boy.
Well, if you see the trailer, you see his normal green, and then somewhere down in a few minutes in the trailer, he's like a yellowish green.
Look, and I'm glad you said. I'm glad we talked about Piccolo because to me, I'm like,
Yeah.
I always felt like Piccolo was more of a father figure for Gohan because
Oh yeah, definitely.
like, cause like of course like not to knock Goku and shit. Like Goku, like he died a couple of fucking times and shit,
Yeah,
right?
Goku
So
died more times than
Yeah,
anybody,
Piccolo
boy.
picked up the pieces.
yeah, so Piccolo was all like, "Look, man, I gotta fucking pick up the pieces," and that's why when the turn in the power came along, he went to Piccolo first. He was like, "Hey, I want you to train me like how you used to do me," and like Piccolo's like, "Yeah, like all right, fuck,
Well,
let's
in the
get it."
manga, he's actually wearing his gi is that exactly like Piccolo's, the purple gi. I don't know why
Yeah,
they changed it for the show.
because you gotta really think like Piccolo is like fucking Gohan's Master Roshi. Like
Yeah.
he's the
Yep.
one that fucking taught him. Like, hey, and he taught him aggressively. Like, no lie.
Oh, he taught him
Dogs.
the hard way. Bro, when he shot that shit up in the air and made that motherfucker go gorilla, boy, he destroyed the moon. He literally blew up the moon.
Yep.
I feel like motherfuckers underestimate Piccolo. Like, yo, Piccolo bad as fuck. Like,
He's a very good strategist when it
Piccolo's the
comes to
prince of all
what he
Saiyans for
does.
the Namekians.
dude, like
I'm hoping they do what they did with the Namekians from Universe 6, because they were a fusion of all their people. So kind of how he has Nell and Kami.
Tommy.
Yeah.
But have him do that, but with other, I guess, a planetary, I guess, or I don't know, and give him more.
Mhm.
There's a lot they can do with that multiverse.
Yeah, it's a lot they can do with fucking Piccolo because I feel like Piccolo, yeah, he needs another upgrade. Because I'll be like, man, well, don't
He's gonna
fucking
have
leave
to.
Piccolo.
You know
He's
what
gonna
I
have
think it is?
to.
Piccolo would just be
He's
sitting
gonna
there
have
like
to
this.
absorb Dende.
Piccolo would just be sitting there like this. All right. When I
Hey,
need to
but
bring
look,
it out, I'll bring it out.
hey, look, if you go back to Dragon Ball Super, the movie, hey, Piccolo's like, hey, like, he ready to get down, but he already know, like, look, I ain't gonna do much. He's like, I can't do much. I feel like he's like, I'm gonna get in the way, but I'm always ready to get down. That's why I be like, yo, Piccolo need another upgrade. Like, yo, he need that. Cause Piccolo he still got fighting him. Like, no lie.
Like when you see Piccolo drop his heavy ass cloak, you already know what's up.
Oh man, that's what I'm saying. Give Piccolo another upgrade, man, because Piccolo can go around and fuck some shit up still. Like he need that, cause I feel like Piccolo like the next Vegeta. Straight saying.
Nah, real shit.
Cause even Goku like to fuck with Piccolo. He be like, man, he's like, shit, we need to spar again. Piccolo be like, man, I'm always down. Cause like even I know you gonna fuck me up. Like Piccolo ain't no bitch. Piccolo, out of all the Z fighters. Piccolo be like the one and be like, "Hey, I ain't no punk bitch. Like, let's get it in."
Nah, real shit.
Well, yeah, he's not gonna be like Krillin, like, hey man, punch me so I can know what real power is,
Yep.
like he
Nope.
did in Super.
He's
Bro,
all
he
about
puts
the
that
business.
motherfucker across a field.
Yep. He's
Oh
all
my
about the
god.
business. All of it.
Man,
Come
I
here,
can't
baby.
believe that motherfucker
Yeah.
Goku was tractoring farms. That shit was funny.
I was
Yo,
surprised you saw him farming. That was hilarious.
dude, he was sleeping and trying to do that shit, and I don't know how he still managed to fucking get away with this. I'm like, this motherfucker don't do that shit.
I'm glad Hercule finally gave him money. That was well earned. He knew it too. He's like, hey man, I owe you.
Look,
Take
look,
it.
look. Hey, look, Hercules, look. He gave him money, but Chi spent the shit already though. Y'all forgot, like she ran through that shit already. Ran through it.
His boozy ass.
Like she ran through that shit. So they ain't got that fucking Hercules money no more. That's just done.
Oh God.
She ran through that shit, dog. Fuck. She even told. Hey, there's an episode that she even said it. She admitted, like, yeah, that shit's done already. He was like, what? Like, damn.
Oh, that's when he starts farming again, right?
Yeah, that's why he had a fucking farm again. Shit. Trying to tell you, Chi spent that shit real quick. Like, yeah.
Then you gotta keep in mind that she literally grew up a princess.
Yo, she's the strongest woman in the world. Shit. The strongest human woman in the world. Shit.
Well, she made one of her sons become Super Saiyan.
Yeah.
Gohan didn't even know about that when that happened.
Oh, y'all keep. That's why I be like, motherfucker, don't sleep on Chi. Man, Chi fucking furious too. She don't play.
Hey, when she
Don't
get
play
mad,
that.
I wonder if
boy,
Bulma knows how to fight.
when she get mad, boy.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah,
both
she
of them.
ain't.
Bulma get mad, boy.
Yeah, y'all, yeah. Motherfuckers keep forgetting that Chi was a fighter too.
Hey, give
Shit.
them both
What?
Motaro earrings and see what happens.
Man. Hey, that'd be crazy as fuck. Chi step in the fight.
That'd be crazy.
I'd be like, damn, Chi fucking came. Chi came out of retirement? Like, yo, what the fuck?
You know things are bad.
Hey, I see Chi come out of retirement for her grandchildren. Straight up. Like, damn.
That'd be one way to replace Yamcha.
Yo, hey,
He's not
we
doing
don't
anything.
need Yamcha. Hey, we don't need
really
Yamcha.
don't.
Yo, Yamcha retired. Straight up. Yamcha is like the weakest link out of all the Z fighters. He's the weakest link.
The only
Straight
one who
up.
kept training was Tien.
Yay. Yo, you know what? I feel like Yamcha his fighting days is done. He even admitted, like, yo, he done. He don't do that shit.
Like, he did that
Yamcha
shit in Dragon
Yamcha still, I mean, like, Tien still get it in. He still trains, so it's only right for Tien to get a little bit of an upgrade. Like, I feel like Tien can go ahead and get what Piccolo is at right now, and then move Piccolo up, because like Piccolo's like, yo, he deserves it. So Tien can move up, shit. Cause Tien he ain't no bitch either. Straight up.
I feel like Tien didn't reach his full potential because Tiasu died.
Yeah, you know, but he still trains though. But I'm like, but see, Tien even knows, like, he's like, hey, like, I don't know if I ain't gonna. He's like, I ain't no good. Like, I'm gonna feel like I'm gonna hold you guys back, but I'll still fucking down to fight though. Like, I ain't no bitch.
Right.
Yamcha gonna tell you straight up. He like, nope. Like, I ain't got it in me no more. Like, that's not gonna happen. I'm not fighting. I'm a pretty boy.
I want them to also touch. I want them to bring Majin Buu into the fold again.
Hey.
But Majin Buu when he trained.
Yeah.
All right. So I'm glad you said that too, man. All right. So either is it you want Majin Buu, or do you want Buu or Buu?
Actually, talking about Oob, he's already in there.
But like the difference between Oob and Majin Buu, when Majin Buu went into Oob?
No, so I know from what I know is Goku wished for Boo to come back as a good guy, and that's how we get Oob.
Yeah, okay. I
So
remember
when the
that.
tournament of power, when the tournament of power is starting, Oob is about 2 because when they're looking for people to recruit before they get Frieza in the manga and everything, they called out I think it was Dende or Piccolo who told Goku about Oob, about some little kid in the islands who was like 2 or 3, but he had like it was Majin Buu reincarnated.
So what is he? He's like roughly the same age as Pan.
He would be probably like a year or 2 older.
Okay. So probably
Because he's already walking. He's walking around, and
in Dragon
Pan was
Ball
still like
superhero. Oob would probably already be,
he'd be like he'd be
almost a teenager.
Yeah, almost a teenager. He'd be right in between Pan and Goten and Trunks.
It's gonna be interesting to see how those kids turn out.
So we still got Oob coming.
Yeah, I keep forgetting about him. Like, damn, yeah, he was bad as fuck too. Shit.
It's gonna be interesting to see.
Yeah, Dragon Ball they got a roster of its own to keep on going, like for some years to go. They can fuck around. They can keep on going. Straight up.
Oh yeah, 100%.
I feel like they need to keep on going anyway, because it's a lot you can do with them. Like shit, it's a lot you can still do with the roster that they still got right now. Like what? I'm all like, but time will tell though. Time will definitely tell with this Dragon. But I know when this Dragon Ball movie come out, we gonna have a lot of talk about on that shit. Cause I'm gonna be like, wait a minute. I feel like it's gonna have a lot of surprise. I'm gonna be like, damn.
We might have to do a watch party on that shit.
I'm gonna be like, shit. I'm gonna be like, yo, I'm about to play some Dragon Ball.
That's gonna be crazy.
I can't even front. I'm gonna eventually play some Kakarot.
I think this has been a pretty successful podcast. You ask me.
Oh yeah.
First couple of months.
Do you have Xenoverse 2? That's a good one to play too.
Successful podcast for episode 1. We've hit
I
our
do
main points.
We went in deep with that Dragon Ball.
Oh, we went super deep. I think we have a solid hour of just Dragon Ball.
Hey, Dragon Ball the shit. What the fuck, man? Like, you can go on for hours about Dragon Ball, cause shit, Dragon Ball can go so many ways. Shit.
Literally, we could make videos on Dragon Ball, which we probably are. I feel like we probably are.
We should do like a book club thing. Just read the manga and then just meet up every somewhere once in a while and just talk about it.
I'm down.
Dude,
I'd be down.
I just want them to fucking just add on some more DLCs to Kakarot, so I can be like,
it's gonna happen any day. Well, I mean, when they want to. They'll probably announce it at E3 this year. Not E3, but whatever they got going.
Yeah, because there's no E3 this year.
Yeah, I know. Well, no, they canceled it overall.
They canceled the virtual interpretation and the IRL interpretation.
Hey, because this is what's gonna happen, and this is what I heard as well too, is that Sony is gonna start doing like their own presentation, but separately with these game developers. Yeah, they're gonna continue to do state of play, but they're also we're gonna do state of plays, but they're gonna do it separately with the new games that's gonna be coming out. Coming out forward, because there's not going to be no E3, so they're going to have basically like their own E3 in a sense.
Yeah.
And Xbox is going to do the same shit. So it's like, hey, we're going to get fucking, because I know Xbox, they're going to have something coming up pretty soon, like a game show about like their games and shit. I'm hearing, but I'm like, fuck, it's Xbox. I don't know about Xbox.
we are definitely reacting to those because we're gonna have to see what they're gonna come out with their new Activision base.
Yeah, I want to see how that. Yeah, because they both parties have said like, look, we're not done buying fucking studios yet, so we're gonna get other big exciting news from Sony and Xbox on both parties, and we're gonna be blown away, and we're definitely gonna be talking about it. But I am waiting for the next one to be blown away. I want to be surprised by like who they fucking buy out next. I
Oh,
really
it's gonna
feel
be
like I
interesting to
said,
see.
I really feel like PlayStation needs to fuck around and go ahead and just buy fucking. Honestly, like right now, I feel like they need to go ahead and just buy Square Enix. Just go ahead and fucking like make
I
them.
thought they already had Square Enix.
No,
Square Enix is still by itself.
by itself. Ubisoft is up for sale.
Hopefully PlayStation gets it.
I,
Square Enix
you
is
know
staying
what?
strong, boy.
Square Enix would be a smart move to buy.
It would.
Yeah, that's a power play in itself.
That would be a fucking dope ass move for PlayStation. And I hate to say this, and I feel like and I don't want it to happen, but I feel like if I feel like Xbox would definitely get Ubisoft before PlayStation.
I feel like they just have the funds.
You know,
They
I
just have
feel
the
like
funds.
and I feel like if Xbox did get Ubisoft, I would be like, fuck. I'll be mad as shit. No lie. I'll be like, damn, that's a fucking major move because they cater to both parties and shit, and they both do well with each other. But I'm like, fuck.
No, yeah.
That would not make me get an Xbox still, but I'll be like, God damn it. I'm like, you sons of bitches. Because Ubisoft is like, yeah, you know, we're open for negotiation to be sold, but I haven't heard anything about Square. Square's like they definitely work good with Sony. Like they have a great partnership. Like they have a great working relationship. But smart move to get that. I'm like, I'm snatching up motherfucking Square Enix right off the bat. like, come join the party. But I heard that fucking Kojima's fucking about to drop something.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I'm hearing he's. Well, I know he's been working on something anyway, but I've heard that he's been working with Xbox. So I don't know. You know, because a lot of people thought that fucking Hideo Kojima signed on the PlayStation when he did Death Stranding, but that wasn't the case. The case is that he said that he'll make an exclusive game for them. You know, he didn't say I'm gonna sign on and be your guys exclusive. I'm gonna sign on to PlayStation exclusively and make your guys and make games exclusively for you guys. Because I know Microsoft has been talking to him anyway. They've been like, hey, we've been wanting to work with you for years. And he's also said that, like, he's like, yeah, you know, I'm open to talk to you guys. Like, look, he's like, hey, I'm open to fuck with you guys. So the whispers I'm hearing, we're going to hear something pretty soon. And I wouldn't be surprised it's going to be something like an Xbox exclusive.
Yeah, I mean, it depends on where they go with it.
Yeah, that too. I also feel like I know that we're definitely still getting another Silent Hill.
I've been hearing about that.
I've been hearing about that too. they're taking that adaptation and they want to bring it to VR. That's gonna be interesting to see.
How they did with it? What was that demo? Fucking what PT or some shit
Yeah.
like that? Yeah, that shit. Yeah, I'm like, they can if they continue to go that route with it, that will be one of the scariest fucking games of all time. Because Resident Evil 7 is one of those games that is still the scariest, even on VR. And that's a game I haven't even played. I played it, but I haven't like really dived into it because I'm like, fuck, this is scary as shit. Chicken. Don't tell nobody.
I'm telling everybody.
You didn't see that. I'll be like, oh, fuck, the secret's out. Son of a bitch. They'll be like, you haven't played Resident Evil 7? Nah. I mean, I played it, but I'm like, fuck, this shit scared the shit out of me.
On the tab for movies and TV, I posted how Vegeta looks with that new form.
Oh.
I don't like it.
And he's fucking purple.
Boy, I gotta see that shit.
I gotta see it.
See a fucking purple fucking Vegeta.
I gotta see that shit.
Vegeta is a real badass. I can't, bro. This is probably for what it is. He is one of the baddest motherfuckers on. Okay. Bro, just wait.
So, what we gonna be talking about tomorrow, Gib? What do you think? What topics we gonna be talking about tomorrow?
What are we gonna talk about
We can definitely
tomorrow?
dabble into more Dragon Ball. I definitely like talking about that shit.
Tomorrow. What can we talk about? Well,
we're definitely going to see some gaming news and whatever's going on throughout the day. So we're definitely going to talk about some topics.
We're definitely going to talk about whatever that comes into mind because we're just that type of podcast. But it's going to be anything related to gaming, to anime, to anything related to that. We're going to talk about entertainment, movies, anime. Because we're some anime nuts, as you guys can tell.
Yeah.
I love anime.
And you can tell.
We definitely talk about a bunch of shit. Pop culture, digital space, a lot of shit.
Take down every second of the Dragon Ball superhero trailer. Frame per frame.
This is
zoom in carefully.
I think this is going to be a very successful series. I think tomorrow what we should do is, just to start off, I think, Red, if you come in, we're probably going to, we'll watch all the trailers for Dragon Ball Superhero and kind of just break it down, give our food for thought, and, see what our predictions are, what we think is going to happen, and what could happen, and then...
Probably should do some spark notes on the manga then, just to get caught up.
Yeah. I'm gonna definitely read up on some. I'm gonna watch. There's a couple YouTube videos that basically go over the manga art.
Oh yeah, they summarize it real quick. Yep.
Yeah. So I'm gonna watch a couple of those. See where we go with that. I want to see what the fuck Elon Musk is gonna do. Elon Musk.
Oh, I want to see what he does too.
Elon Musk is gonna come on the news tomorrow. I already know it. But this
Elon Musk
is very fun. We're gonna have a lot of fun with this. This is gonna go very far. Hopefully Dank can join us tomorrow. If not, same routine, just us three. you know, it's been very fun. Me and Gibson been, you know,
Yeah, it's
having a
been
couple
fun.
drinks. You know, we've touched base
I've
on a lot
been
of
eating
things.
and just feeding myself.
And,
Mm.
you know, it's been fun. It's been fun. I think this series is gonna go. Oh, look who just started a party. Speaking of fucking devil.
Yeah.
But hey,
We should
you
not
know,
just
man.
jump over there and be like, hey, what are you doing?
He fucking jumped on, baby. He fucking jumped on.
But um,
Gotta see this motherfucker.
let's
Ah,
let's end it off here, and then you know, do our little
Yeah.
outro and whatnot, and we'll go hop in with Dank, tell him what it's all about, tell him where it's gonna go, what we've been doing, what we've been talking about, and on to episode 2 tomorrow. On to episode 2 tomorrow, man. It's been fun.
tomorrow.
I'm your host,
Yeah,
Bully.
tomorrow's gonna be great.
I'm your host, Bully, and with my other
Do your
host of
Dragon
mine,
Ball homework.
we got our featured guest, Red Blue Gaming, and this has been Next Realm TV, episode 1. I appreciate everyone for coming out. If you see this video after the fact, I hope you guys stay in tune for the more information that we have coming out. We have a lot in store for everybody. We got reviews, more pop culture, more digital space stuff. We're going to be doing updates and all of that. Next Realm YouTube channel coming tomorrow. And it's been fun, man. I love y'all boys. It's been fun.
Yeah.
You already know.
Yep, it's been fun.
Good night, everyone.
I'll see y'all on
Night.
PSN.
PSN, baby.
Switching
PSN.
over.
All right, everybody.